Hello, welcome back to my channel. I decided to do a little bit of a different video this week because I wanted to get something posted tomorrow, which is today if you're watching it. Anyway, but I don't have anything ready to show you that I've made because I'm still editing some things and I am finishing up a dress right there. While I was working earlier, a little light bulb went on in my head and I thought, why don't I make a video sharing my very favorite sewing products with you guys? This is just gonna be maybe like a top 5. Let's do a top 5 list of my favorite things that I have that help me sew, just in case you're wanting to get started. Excuse me. Guy down there is walking into his house with a pizza box and I'm kind of jealous. Dude, please. You're such a handsome boy. Okay, the list is made. I will link as much as I can in the description box in case you are wanting to get it. I do have an Amazon storefront, but some of this stuff is just like, you can just get it anywhere. Coming in 5th place, zip ties. I love zip ties. They are the perfect thing to use for boning because your girl's on a budget and I refuse to pay the money for steel boning, whatever it's called, boning, whale bone boning, spiral steel. None of that works for me. A, it's all kind of hard to cut. B, it's more costly. Zip ties, you can get yourself a pack that are 36 inches long and it lasts me a good long time. They are super easy to cut. I just use wire cutters. You can melt the edges if you want it to be less pokey. And it literally is a perfect alternative. So if you're wanting to make like a princess dress or a corset, I heavily recommend that you use zip ties as your boning. I have to show you the cutest thing. Look at this. Hubert, hi. Literally, I have been trying to stimulate his mind more because he is super antsy and he gets bored fast. And I have been trying to put on like the cat TV videos on YouTube, but I cannot do it because he jumps at the TV. I wish he would just sit there and watch it and be interested, but instead he pounces at the TV. And yesterday he almost knocked down my vase of Lego flowers and I would have been devastated. So I don't know if I can do that anymore. If you have any ideas for how I could get him more entertained during the day, I would love to hear them. If you do anything for your cat, because he is just in constant need of attention and play, and I cannot be doing that 24/7 as much as I would love to. Time for my 4th favorite product, which would be my Grommet Setter. Also my grommets, but specifically the gold flower ones from Michaels. Grommets are my least favorite part of sewing. It is such a nuisance to make them. It hurts my fingers. It takes forever. I do not like doing it, but this makes my life exponentially easier. If you have ever done grommets the old-fashioned way, you have to like poke the hole and then you have to get your hammer out and hammer, and it's so loud, and being in an apartment, I feel really bad when I do hammer because people are below me, they're above me, they're next door to me. So I try not to do that. And my mom got this for me several years ago and it works great. It cuts the hole in the fabric and it like clamps the grommet down for you. I think this one specifically is from Michaels. The brand is We Are Memory Keepers, and then it says it's called a crocodile too. Oh, that's so cute. I've actually never noticed it's called that. It works really well for me and it saves me so much time. But while you are getting that from Michaels, make sure to pick up the flower grommets. You see these gold ones? They are half the price and double the quantity as Michaels regular grommets. And I've talked about it in past videos. I really don't understand why it's half the price and double the quantity, but I don't complain and I'm hoping it stays that way. 3rd product on the list is not a sewing product per se, but it is something that I get a lot of use out of every day, and I've had them for a few years, and that is these 3-tiered like metal craft carts. I have this white one and then I have this blue one right there. These are from Michaels as well, I think, but I'm sure they're also on Amazon. I will link the Amazon link if there is one, but I'll also put the Michaels link as well. My favorite part about these carts is that they just help me keep things very organized. I have kind of like my own organization system that I've done for myself. So like my beads and like pearl trims and rhinestones are down here. This is kind of a miscellaneous. I keep scissors and my grommets up here. And then on this one, this is like my junk tier where I will throw stuff in there. I also keep like my needles in here. And then this is where I keep my bias binding and then my elastics and also my hot glue gun, which is not in here right now. And on this level, I have my on-the-go sewing kit. So I think they're a really great organizational system, and I'm pretty sure when I got these, they were maybe $30 each, maybe $35, and they're just great. You can wheel them around. Like, I just think they're perfect, especially when you're in a small space. When I was in college in my dorm room, I was able to consolidate like all of my sewing stuff into these 2 carts. So if you are in the need for something organizational, I suggest getting one of these carts. And they come in a lot of cute colors too. Hi, Hubert. You would probably guess that my first place sewing product would be my sewing machine. I'm actually gonna put it at second place. An honorable mention for this spot, or on this list in general, would be my serger, except that it has been broken for a year now, so I have not been able to use it. And I genuinely don't want to buy a new one because I don't want to spend the money, and it's always finicky anyway. Hubert, please. It's always finicky anyway, so that's not on the list. But next is my sewing machine. Let's take you closer. My sewing machine is the Brother SE700, or is it 600? Let me check. I actually don't remember. 700. It's the SE700. Brother themselves actually sent this to me a couple years ago, which was so nice of them, so I did not have to buy it on my own, but I do think it's worth it. It gets me through a lot. I like the size of it. It's pretty user-friendly and easy to understand, but I do like that it has the digital screen. My old Brother sewing machine, which I also recommend if you are on a little bit more of a budget, was the Brother XR9550. And that one is a great option too. It does also embroider, which is really nice. This can come off, and then down here, I'm not gonna take it out, but it is a little embroidery attachment, and you can put embroidery files in here and get it done. I haven't used it a lot, but it's pretty easy to use, I would say. There's a lot of stitches to choose from, and then like I said, you can add your own stuff too. I definitely do recommend Brother sewing machines. I have never had a problem with them, but I'm excited to tell you my #1 product. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment on the video. I'm testing something new out, so don't disappoint me. We'll see how this performs, I guess. So drum roll please. My top favorite sewing product is my dress form. This is an investment piece, I will say, but it is genuinely my very favorite thing that I own in this room, and I do not regret purchasing it at all. I've had it for I think 5 years now, maybe 4 years. And obviously I have this dress on here, which keep an eye out for this video. It's Padme's dress and it's 99% done. It's gorgeous, but I guess I'll take it off so you can see the dress form better. For a couple years when I first started sewing, I just had one of those cheaper, like $100 size adjustable dress forms, and it did get the job done for what I wanted it for, but this was definitely an upgrade that I needed. It works so much better than those adjustable ones, and like the quality, like it just feels high quality. Okay, let's do a little rundown. This is my dress form from Royal Dress Forms. This is not sponsored. They actually did reach out once to do like a little thing together, but I never responded to them. I would love to work with you though, Royal Dress Forms, if you're seeing this. I'm sorry that I did not respond to you a few years ago. It just got lost in the mix and I never did, but I truly love this. I think I got it for $600 or $700. They come in so many different sizes. I think that's the size right there, 40. But what I love about this is that, honestly, look, you can like poke pins all the way in. It squishes a little. I have the one that is called Monica, and I have adopted that name for my own dress form. I just call her Monica, but they also have a style, I think it is called the Penelope dress form, and that one has like bigger bust area and it's way squishier, I think for making like lingerie or something. I don't know because I don't have a use for it. I just went and got out my bigger dress form that is one of those adjustable ones. This is Judy, and I wanted to show you the difference between Judy and Monica and the way they work. When I was talking about the pin thing a few minutes ago, how I can like just totally stick a pin all the way into Monica, on Judy and the dress forms like this, it's just like felt over plastic, so you cannot poke it in. You kind of have to like slide it in, and you can make that work, but it is life-changing to be able to just poke the pin in at whatever angle and however deep you need to. But these ones are totally fine, and it'll get you by if you would prefer a more affordable option. But for me, Monica was worth the investment. Oh, also, you can buy accessories for them. So I have the arms, and actually, this is not even a joke, Charlie D'Amelio gave me these arms. I won a contest that Charlie D'Amelio was running back in like 2021 or 2022, and I got to like send in a wish list of things I wanted for my craft, which I put this on the list and I got them. They are foam. I think you can also buy like a head. I think you can buy legs. I don't know, check out the website. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're still here, I know it's a little bit different, but I hope that you liked it. If you have any ideas for future videos I can do, please drop a comment down below, because I'm really trying to brainstorm some extra things I can do, as I've mentioned. Also, I'm very sorry how messy my sewing room is. I filmed this on a whim today. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you next time with a new video, which I think will be either a Tiana dress or my Padme dress. So keep tabs. Bye!